So I wanted to take a few minutes, make a quick video. This is something that was kind of rolling around in my brain today when I was driving around for work. But I wanted to make sure that I extend my gratitude, my thanks to the subscribers, the viewers, the people who share these videos, whether you be a fan of the automotive portions that I do, the music stuff that I do, the firearms videos that I make. I know the channel, if you want to call it that, kind of runs in a bunch of different directions, and it's mostly just stuff that interests me that I'm sure interests many people all over the world. And I just want to get it out there from the standpoint of I'm not a professional in any of these respects. I don't work in the automotive industry. I don't work in the music industry. I don't work in the firearms industry. In fact, what I do for a living has nothing to do with anything of any of those things, even remotely. I'm just a hobbyist. I live in suburban Seattle, so I'm not even rural, whereas a lot of the really big name, say shooting videos, for instance, people are generally in the South or the Midwest where they have lots of land, lots of property to shoot on. And in suburban Seattle, we don't have that. If I want to go shoot in the woods with a lot of area unbothered, I have to drive 45 minutes out and really plan it during a part of the day where I know I'm going to be alone and not bothered and things like that. The other options, of course, are going to indoor ranges or outdoor ranges, but of course those come with their own pluses and minuses. They're closer, but generally you're shooting with a lot of people, and some of those people aren't necessarily the types that you really want handling firearms nearby. And if you've been to some of these ranges, you'll understand that. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys appreciate, or that you guys know that I appreciate the viewership, the subscribers, the shares that get sent around, and just know that everything in these videos, whether it be work I'm doing to one of my cars or a shooting video, that's all done with my time and on my dollar. There's no donations. There's no. I'm not selling T-shirts. I'm not asking for range donations so I can keep my, buy targets for my range, and I'm not asking or pleading for money and everything. Everything done is done on my time with my money, and I make sure that the things I purchase and review and try out, I've done a good amount of research on, because I don't want to just be throwing money into things if I'm not going to like it. I want to know that I'm probably going to enjoy this. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Generally, I do. But what I don't want is to fall into that trap of where people, are sending things for me to try, because I think, especially with some of the bigger YouTube videos, when they become sponsored or they become basically people send them free stuff to try out, I think it starts to kind of cloud one's judgment, because now you've got an extra positive feeling of a company because they're sending you free stuff. It could be garbage, but unless you have the balls and the guts to go, this company sent me this and this is trash, I don't think a lot of people can do that. I think they go, hey, they sent me this and it's great, and you should buy it because they sent it to me for free, and I feel obligated to say that it's pretty good. So that's not what this channel is in any way. This is all me on my dime, on my time, and when my wife allows me to spend extra money. So that's really what I wanted to convey, and thank the people who support me just with their subscribership, their sharing, and the comments, good and bad, because I'm not a professional at this. I make a video maybe once a week on average, and it's generally done through a camera phone or I'm starting to now use my GoPro more and more. So I don't have professional editing equipment. I don't have super high def DSLR cameras set up in 5 different places. I don't have any of that. It's just a hobby, but it's one that I feel, in many respects, the different aspects, whether it be automotive, music, whatever it is. There's other people out there who are not necessarily looking for video ship or videos by people who are tactical experts or shooting experts. They want real world feedback. People who are the occasional shooter or the hobbyist shooter, someone that goes to the range and shoots at most a couple hundred rounds because that's what they can afford to shoot that day, versus the guy who goes out and says, if you don't shoot 2,000 rounds every outing, well then you suck and you're doing it wrong. So that's kind of where this kind of stuff is directed for the hobbyists. People, if you're trying to restore an old car, when it comes to doing it yourself. Hopefully I can put some information from my own personal experience because I've done it. I wouldn't recommend it because I've done it, but if you wanted to jump off that cliff, I could at least give you the appropriate nudge, if you will. So anyway, I'm going to end this with that, and I'm going to open up some boxes of stuff that showed up on my doorstep. I've got some stuff to show in another video coming up, but I wanted to make sure that I got that out of my head. That I appreciate the viewership, I appreciate the subscribers, and just know I'm never ever going to try to sell you T-shirts or sell you something or give you information based off some warm fuzzy feeling someone's trying to give me to pass on. That's not what this is about. So anyway, I just want to say thanks. Keep viewing. Please share as much as you can, because really for me it's just fun to see this grow and to get as much good information out there as I can based on my non-professional experience. So that's it. I'm going to open some boxes. I'm going to eat some dinner, and then I will be back to make another video on what is in the boxes. So thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.